Hello, and welcome back to my playthrough of Uncharted Drake Fortune on the Survivor. On the Crushing difficulty. And in this episode, I'll be going through chapters 3 and 4. So without further ado, it's just time to get into it. So a surprising find. Chapter 3 and then chapter 4. This plane wreck. Anyway, so yes, the first, I guess, not quite half,
Looks
nearly
like you're gonna
half.
have to monkey across those cliffs to get into the U-boat.
And then the action starts to kick in, and it'll be here for the most of the game. And you'll get like your chapters that you don't get enemies in, but you just get like platforming stuff, or you just get chapters where you do get enemies, but you don't get many, because some of it will be platforming orientated. That's just the way some of them are. So yes, my apologies for not streaming on Tuesday, but there were more important things than to stream then. But you know, I'm back now, and I mean from tomorrow I've got another week off once I've done my mock tomorrow, so up until Monday the 23rd, is it? Yep. To the right is a treasure. Up until Monday the 23rd I'll be doing a video on both every day. Then again, I say that, I feel like the final week of college I might as well just do one on each every day. But I've heard, well, apparently there's rumours that I'll only be until Wednesday anyway. But I didn't know if it was part week or full week. I had no idea. And yes, there are actually only two collectibles in this chapter. So one to the right of that area, and on this U-boat,
you should be able to
you go to the tip of it, and then that's where you find it's basically, without going down the hatch, you just go straight ahead behind there, and you find it.
When was your last tetanus shot?
Oh, that's
in
funny.
The game.
Okay, I'm in.
What do you see?
Something nasty happened to these guys. There's blood everywhere. And soup.
What?
Here we go. Good old button mash. Oh, I don't know why I can't mash fast, but my hand's kind of like dead after today, to be honest. Right, an hour and a half exam fine, and 2 hour and a half practically straight after. Oh, kills your hands. But you know, that's no excuse.
Huh. Now where'd you get this, my decomposing friend? I think the trail just got warm again.
How so?
Well, I just met a guy with pockets full of Spanish gold. Only the coins are stamped with a mint mark I've never seen before.
You're kidding me.
Looks like our German friends had a little secret.
Here we go again with the mashing. I can't do it as fast as I did on Sunday, but it don't matter. Of course, right hand will be my shooting hand as well. At least I can aim properly because my left hand isn't damaged. I'm joking, anyway. Okay. Nearly there.
Cozy.
Yeah, a lovely Nazi German U-boat. But anyway. Yeah, it's quite cutscene orientated, is chapter 3.
I'm in the captain's quarters. Get this, he's still here.
What's that supposed to mean?
Yeah, it looks like he was killed. Ripped to shreds, actually. Oof, what a way to go.
Yeah, sounds terrible. Check his wallet.
You're all hearts, Sully. No way. You've got to be kidding.
Find anything, kid?
UK 2642. UK 2642. Gotcha.
Are you all right?
Sully, you're not gonna believe this.
Try me.
I think I found our missing page.
You're kidding.
Looks like Drake and our German pals were after the same treasure. And I've got the map that's gonna lead us right to it.
Nate, this better not be another wild goose chase. We've got to get something out of this trip
Or what? Sully? You there? Sullivan?
Oh dear. That's not good. Anyway, here we go. We're going to get back after Sully, but it'll take years to get through the U-boat.
That's probably bad.
Hello. Hey.
See you on the
Friends of yours,
villains,
Sully?
the first game.
I'm Gabriel Roman.
Yeah, I know who you are, asshole.
Manners, young man. This is just business. Get over there.
Easy.
Put your hands up.
All right, they're up.
See, your friend owes me money, Mr. Drake. A lot of money. So when he told me that you two were onto something big, the find of a lifetime, he said, well, I was intrigued. But he's made grand promises before, haven't you, Victor? And here we are again. Another fool's errand.
Jeez, does he always go on like this?
Take it easy, Navarro. So, I'm afraid the time is up. Unless, of course, you found something in there, Mr. Drake, that might compensate for all this unpleasantness.
He's screwing with you, Nate. They heard everything. Just give him the map.
Slowly. What does a Kriegsmarine map have to do with El Dorado?
What, you think this is a coincidence? The Germans were after the same treasure. That map has something to do with it. So, we square?
For now. But just in case you need a reminder...
Hey, come on, leave him out of it.
Yeah, don't you guys usually just cut off a finger or something?
That's far too vulgar. No, I think this will hurt him a bit more.
Now, whoa. Come on, Roman. He's got nothing to do with...
Sully! Sully! Son of a bitch!
Here we go. We've got the chase sequence, which could be annoying because stuff like this
Stop here!
rushing can be annoying. And coordinate one movement. Never mind. That's fine. Dropped it. And the problem is he had no gun. There will be yet another cutscene maybe. Okay.
Whoa there, cowboy. That's relieving me at the dock.
What the hell are you doing here?
Listen, I'm a good enough reporter to follow a couple of no-luck tomb robbers.
He went this way. I radio ahead.
Well, you're down to one tomb robber now. Sully's dead.
What?
Yeah. And we're next if we don't get out of here.
Oh, God, I'm sorry.
Please tell me you have a gun.
Of course.
Oh, thanks. All right, come on.
Here we go. Time to shoot him up. And doing that allows you to get him out. That 2 shots and all the extra grade. Oh, jeez. I forgot how bad crushing is. Oh, I'm rusty when it comes to crushing. But,
Oh, no.
I see you.
damn it. More accuracy if I'm going to rush like that. And as I said, I've never played Uncharted 1 or 2 on crushing. This is all new to me.
Look out.
No, actually take cover this time. Come on, you son of a bitch. Or don't.
You always seem to be getting shot at.
They're shooting at you too, you know.
Okay, clearly just disappeared. I mean, that was a bit weird. Like, the enemy placement isn't usually like that. And get blood and stuff. Go. I don't mind wasting ammo like that in this early stage. Yeah, I don't know why I'm bloody rusty, but never mind. Yeah, now he's not here. Yeah, I didn't think he was supposed to be there. To be honest. Never mind. But I don't even know the checkpoint placements for this chapter. I've never died before.
Drake!
At least it automatically does the shoulder switch back to the right. I don't know why it hasn't done it. Why it couldn't, I should say. Anyway, still have to jump across this, which is lovely jubbly. Anyway,
Stay close.
beautiful amount of bullets. Anyway, the ending of this game is going to be absolutely immense. But of course, I ain't there yet, so don't have to worry about it quite yet.
Long story. Tell you later.
Pretty sure there's usually enemies around this area, or is there not? I don't bloody remember.
He's over there.
What? You should have. You should have been dead. Oh, now's not the time to get rusty. I mean, I'm going to be going on holiday when I'm halfway. Well, when I get halfway through bloody Uncharted 2, and that's not a great time to have to stop, because I'm going to be rushing going bloody Uncharted 2 crushing. That's apparently the hardest in the trilogy anyway. Yeah, this is ridiculous. Like, I need to get back into doing bloody crushing again. Clearly, I haven't done it in ages. I love it when the camera angles go weird. Zoom in with my weapons. Forgot about it. It doesn't have the zoom in feature, you see.
You are dead.
Ow.
He's here.
Watch out!
God damn.
Drake!
Okay, Elena, calm down. Nearly there.
Never a dull moment, huh?
Just keep your head down. These guys aren't messing around.
Yeah, let's go up. You get a few enemies out here. When you get to the outside bit, you start the chapter and you get like 2 or 3 enemies, and then you get the car. And that's where it ends.
Keep him in your sight. Flush him out.
Nice try. Yep.
Don't let him get
I
back.
like the vault on cover anyway, because I try to get as close as possible to some of the enemies. Trust me, that's a very good idea. See, I can't just pop my head out just yet. I'm trying to pop a few shots. With your head. Let's not do that, shall we?
Come on,
actually get
back
past the
this
combat
way.
sequence and die to bloody falling off something. I'm gonna be doing that way too often. Jesus Christ. That's ridiculous. Let's get into cover. Get fire. Get closer. And get fire. Let's get this message. Isn't, never mind. Kill that douchebag. Stop my guy.
Drake, look out!
Ammo isn't really too much of a problem at this point. It will become a problem, but I mean, I never really ever run out of ammo, but of course I might need to use more ammo in crushing, because I might have to use it more sporadically. I might have to just spray and pray some more, and I might not be able to be as accurate as I am in, like, let's say hard. So anyway, a few more douchebags and then that's it. Jesus Christ. Anyway, please be a checkpoint. Be nice, game. Thank you. I'm gonna hit fire with the AK this time then. There we go. Lovely jubbly.
You always been this popular?
Well, I do seem to attract the scum of the earth. No offense.
None taken.
Do you have a good memory?
Yeah, why?
UK 2642. You got that?
Yeah, what is it?
It's Creed's marine coordinates. I think I know where the Spanish took El Dorado.
El Dorado?
The problem is, some of the bastards killed Sully. Damn it! If the Spanish found the treasure, they had to move it there, to that island. And Drake followed them.
Well, what are we waiting for? I'll get the story, and you get whatever it is you're after. Come on.
Hey, this isn't going to be a vacation, you know.
I can take care of myself. Besides, you owe me one.
I suppose I do.
We're on the trail of the lost treasure of El Dorado, and it's brought us here to this tiny island in the middle of the Pacific Ocean.
Let's get a closer look. I hope we're the first ones here.
Will we discover the ruins of a forgotten colony and a fortune in Spanish gold? Or does the island have darker secrets in store for us?
That should keep him from changing the channel. What the hell was that?
Anti-aircraft fire? This is so not cool!
Oh, crap! We're on fire!
Enough with the damn camera! We gotta bail out!
Bail out? Does this thing even have parachutes?
Now would be a good time to look!
I hope these things still work.
We'll find out in a second.
Have you ever done this before?
Of course! You just
Jump! Count to 5 and pull the cord! Now go!
Are you coming?
Kind of busy right now. Get going!
See you on the ground?
Right behind you!
Yeah. Okay.
What am I doing? Okay, you just jump, count to 5, just pull the cord. How hard can that be? Oh, crap! Oh, shit. Whew.
Here we go. Chapter 4. Plenricht.
Hell. Strangers trying to kill me.
There's some
Leaving my
tens of
map on a
treasures,
burning
there's one
plane.
over there.
Plane is missing. Most likely dead. That's great. Great start, Nate.
Start off over here. Shoot off the lot. Break it down. There's also, I think there's other treasure there. Otherwise you wrap around here. Yeah, it's around here. And when you drop down here, the treasure would be there. But as I said, I can't actually show off collecting the treasures because I've already got them. As I said, not really too important. Literally just collectibles to get, if you want to collect them unless you're a trophy hunter, and you get them for the trophies. Other than that, yeah, there's no reason to get them. There is another treasure around this area. I'll show you where you get it. So behind that log over there, it's a place you don't actually have to go to. I guess it's kind of hidden. As you jump across to here, instead of going across to the log, you jump down to there and the treasure's there. That's cool. I'm just going across the log.
Here they come.
There we go. Terrible. Come on, that was a headshot. And yeah, like, crushing is ridiculous. Because that happens. And I mean, in hard, you get like a second to react if something like that happens and you can survive on like pure breakthrough. Otherwise, you're surviving. And yeah, unlike, well, in hard, I could spray fire without being hit, but even on crushing, you just get hit. Much easier. Look at that. Poke my head out just for like a split second. Anyway. I have to be much more tactical than I am in life. Than I usually am. Like I said, I haven't played Crushing. I'm an Uncharted game in nearly 6 years. Well, 6 years in September. But you know, I just have to get good. Yeah, once I've done this, I will be doing World of Final Fantasy. Then I'll be doing Borderlands 1, 2, and 3 sequels. And 3 sequels will be a blind playthrough because it'll be the first time I've properly played it. So yeah, there's a bit nearish the end of this chapter that is actually very annoying. Kind of had my finger off the R2 one. Great grenade throw, by the way. Fantastic, mate. Anyway, just a bit with the waterfall, and then you have to jump across the bits. It looks like it is. No, not quite yet. I'm jumping ahead a bit. Anyway, I could try and stealth kill some of these, but they've got very good vision, like they can see you from miles away. So wait for that douchebag to turn around. And then I choke him out. Take his AK.
Just what I needed.
AKs in like every
Oh,
game
God.
of
How do I always get myself into this crap?
kill him, and I can wrap around cover. That's say get to cover on this side, make sure there's one from the left. They don't come from the left yet. Look at him, rush. Yeah, I've noticed hip fire actually is even worse than it is in hard. I think they do that on purpose. But now I push. You don't want to push too hard though, because that's like it's 3 bullets instead. Yeah, I hardly ever do like hip fire stuff like that, so it really is important to do stuff like that. But all it takes is like 3 bullets of an AK to perfectly hit me and it's over. So that is all it takes. I've noticed they rush a lot, like they're rushing towards me. They always do that. You know, I'm just being a bit precautious here. Looking at up to the left of some areas. I mean, that works. Kind of left me with a crappy shotgun, but you know. Now that is how you touch it up, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, even these early chapters are ridiculous. I did mention that I probably run out of ammo much easier than I ever have. I've never really... Well, I've run out of ammo in like a side arm or a primary arm. But I've never run out of ammo in both weapons like that. It just doesn't really happen in any of the other difficulties. I know, yeah, that can happen sometimes. Of course, in crushing, everything's amped up. I would go as far as saying it's probably about 3 times harder than hard. Maybe even more, because crushing is just... It's like going straight from easy to ridiculously difficult. It's such a massive jump. You've got the brutal difficulty as well. You try and run. Don't come at me. Oh. How great that is. Rusty! Sit down. Now that's everybody dead. Get an AK back. Oh, you son of a bitch. Yeah, I'm probably going to be using more grenades than I usually use as well. Well, especially in the early parts of all the 3 games of the trilogy, I don't really use grenades. I just use them more towards the end of the games. But it looks like I'm definitely going to have to use more grenades, because, like, especially if the enemies are going to rush like that, it'll keep them at bay. Switch there. Yeah, come on then. Bring it on. Oh, you switching, are you? Big mistake. they're like, when they rush me, they're much more sporadic than they ever usually are, and it just makes it more annoying. And I've got to deal with these idiots again. Really. Like, they should give me a checkpoint there. That's an unfair checkpoint. As I said, I don't like some of these checkpoint placements which surprise me, because, like, some of them I've never actually had to deal with the checkpoints. There were sections where I did die in, but now I will die so easily. Why did you not die? And then you kill me with the shots. I'm not going to do this again for ages now. I think, did I one-shot it? I think I like one or two shots. When I had a proper go at it, I one-shot it. But now, I'm going to do that. Your axis 10-10 piff. Like, they should have given me a checkpoint once I dealt with all the enemies here. Like, give me the other grenade. I did it on hard trouble, even if it isn't, even if the indication ain't hovering over that, because you're picking up something there. Your grenade, your blind grenade is so much worse. That's sporadic. He's down. But when I have a proper go and get going, I do it. Yeah, they rush more than they do in any other difficulty. I weren't expecting all these rushes, but I don't know if it's like this in Uncharted 3 or not. I'm not sure. Anyway. Rolling cover. Waste the pistol ammo. Don't want to waste AK ammo. And I'm just gonna get you from here, mate. He accomplished nothing with that. Kill him quick, man! Kill him quick! You see, I panic. If they don't die when I want them to die, I keep on shooting them because I'm like, they should already be dead. So I'm wasting time shooting, and then because I can shoot 5 shots, not get shot at once, and then the next shot, I'm shot at enough to kill them. Because that's just the way it works. And this isn't even going to be the worst game in the trilogy. Apparently 2's the worst, and that's 2. I mean, 3 was bad enough. Anyway, yeah, like, shooting from the hip doesn't even protect you anymore. Like, when I did it on hard, I was hardly ever damaged when shooting from the hip. I was only like flipped every now and then, but of course with like any game you do it on hard, their accuracy goes off the roof. How did it take 3 shells to do it? It's just so silly. See, there's people over here I need to deal with. He didn't even die! I was going to go to the right, because he should have been dead. You see, I can't... You see what I mean? I can't waste time. Keep on switching. I've got to commit to one enemy, kill him, and move on. But if things aren't going the way I want them to, I can't do that. See, look... Silly. I went on to Drake just from that. It's ridiculous. And you die. All that's required is to poke out cover, and you just get hit instantly. As you know, all I did was chuck a grenade at, like, didn't even go fully out of cover, it was just like a shoulder out. And it caused all that to happen. I would really appreciate a checkpoint once I deal with all the enemies here. That's literally, that would be all the difference that's needed. that, gone into grey within one shot, or like light grey, but still not the point. Right, draw the bitches out. Really? Come on, man. Don't you dare. See, look, I'm trying to just move away from cover, but he latches on if you do it like that. Sometimes I don't mean to bounce between cover, I'm just trying to leave one form of cover, move on, but it happens like that sometimes too. I got the headshot on him to kill him in one go, in one shot, but... Well, so I meant to roll forward, but he didn't do it. Are you? Or am I? Am I yours? Whoa! You went out of cover then. Not appreciated. Maybe I'm not keeping protected, it makes no sense. Come on. Is that it? I don't remember, yeah, like... This is going to take me longer than what I thought, because yeah, this is actually very bloody annoying. There's no point even having the Moss 12, because if I can help it, I don't want shotguns, because they're not going to be helpful. You know, usually I pick up guns across like these areas, usually I'll kill them before they even get close to me, but it's just all very weird. Anyway, let's go across the floor. Oh yeah, there was a treasure over there as well. Of course, I'll just point them out just in case anyway. That was a rough checkpoint. And I'm not even halfway through yet, but you know. Boing, boing. It's a good place to get the kills while hanging trophy. Look at the way these bloodies do that bloody head roll. Hardly any enemies did that in any other difficulty. I mean, I only ever did it on hard and easy. I mean, I did it on hard first time to play it hard. It's brought me easy to bloody get like the remaining collectibles. You know, get in, roll into cover. Don't get too close to the edge of cover. And then pop his head off. Pop his head off. And push forward. And we roll over to here. Roll over to here. And we roll around. John. And he's dead. Roll over to it. Get a better view on everybody else. And then he just... Sometimes he latches off cover when you don't want him to. Yeah. There's so many more that rush you now, which is annoying. But... just have to deal with it. That up was just to point at an effigy. You know, here's the waterfall bit. Oh, look at that. Yeah, it's not going to be fun. Bloody doing the full trilogy on Uncharted. It's all flooding back to me now, like how ridiculous 3 was. I forgot. It was all that time ago. Every time pop his head off. No. Even 2 enemies on a cliff is that difficult. It's like any enemies on like the hardest difficulties have aimbots. It all started back in Doom, Ultraviolence and Nightmare. The bloody shotgunners have aimbot, especially in Nightmare. I mean, the snipe you can cross on that, even though different shotguns. Any first or third person shooter, hardest difficulty, they're gonna have ridiculous, disgusting. Anyway, I need to shoot him again. It should only be 1 shot. There we go. There he goes. I'll shoot him now. I'll stun him and finish him off. There he goes. Sometimes I will shoot more bullets than what's required, just because of how ridiculous it is. And then literally once I've done each of the games on crushing, I've flattered all through of them. Because, you know, it was a fun flat to get for these games. Well, I mean, I say get, but I still ain't got one yet, technically, but, you know. I was supposed to do that, wasn't I? Why did I do that? I've never done that before. Please give me a checkpoint. No, I've never done that before. Why did I do that? You don't jump off it. Never mind, yeah, I still ain't even got to the hardest bit of the chapter yet, to be honest. What are you doing? Just randomly jump off. I didn't say you could do that. Anyway, up to this bit again now. Slow down. Get the downs and then boom, and boom, and boom, and boom. And then boom. Lovely jubbly. Hopefully I can get back into it though. I have to do it like that because I used to just like try and move up. Well, initially I'd jump off, but if you jump off or roll off, you do like a second roll. If you roll off, you do a second roll off, you fall off, and if you jump off, you then turns into a roll. And then I don't know if it doesn't happen if you just stay there, but I'm sure I'll find out. Anyway, that looks pretty janky, so if we're going for 75 kills in a row without dying, that can stop you anyway. We get to this bit. Hang on. I actually nearly made it to that, and I was going to hang on and shoot, but I'll hang on from here then, shall I?
Freaking kidding me.
Reload. None of them died. Oh, wow. Wow. See, the grey cleared up, but it still weren't full out. Dead. Good. They missed me that whole time as I jumped across here, and then as soon as I got to that bit, they managed to hit me. That's what I mean, they could be so inaccurate for like 5 seconds, and within like a space of half a second, they just suddenly become so accurate and just kill you instantly, and there's nothing you can do about it. It's just I think it's the unpredictability that can make this very difficult as well. Because it's very hard to predict what's going to happen. Anyway, there is another treasure here. I don't remember if it was down on that bit, on the floor, or whether it was just like snuck around the corner of one of these bits. But, you know, and I haven't got too much left of the chapter. This is the hardest part of the chapter coming up now. This bit. 43 minutes will be done. Can I get this done within the hour? That's the thing. I mean, this is only 2 chapters. I mean, I know chapter 4 is long, but bloody hell. Look at them all rushing already. I mean, I know 2 or 3 is rough, but bloody hell. Really? What's all nagging to you, mate? I know there's definitely no checkpoints left, and I did actually die. This is one of the sections I didn't know. Well, I mean, I died in a lot of the sections on hard. Hard was hard anyway, but this is just even worse. Nobody there? Nope. Got that douchebag, I'll just roll out of those just in case. Trust me, I've died to some BS grenades before, and that was kind of BS. Well, no, it was BS, because that's just silly. It's so hard to kill with grenades. So hard to kill with grenades as well. Like, it's ridiculous. It was so easy to kill in hard with grenades, but it's virtually impossible. They just act so sporadic, and it's impossible to even judge how you're supposed to do it. It radius seems smaller. Last one, maybe they've made the grenade function just crap. Maybe they've just made everything crap. See, look, I can't even poke my head out for a second, and I'm dead. I don't remember it being this unfair. I really don't. Unless it was kind of janky back here, and it was improved by the time we got to Uncharted 3, because I don't remember it being janky like this. Because for me to have done crushing 6 years ago, it couldn't have been as bad as this, because I would have never have done this 6 years ago. So there is something. Like I don't know exactly where I am since it's going to go off, even though they didn't know where I was. It's a program automatically knows, even though that's impossible. Obviously, a grenade would be immediately knows where you are. It's one of those things. I'm going to nearly one-shot section. And then this is going to happen after I nearly one-shot it. Because I'm going to kill most of the enemies in a checkpoint and just not kill hardly any. Got the next 5 to 10 turns, or 10 checkpoint. What? I mean, I hadn't even thrown the grenade at that point. Come then. Can't break this area. I'll just get an unbreakable cover if we're going to get rubbish. There are a few shotgunners sometimes if you get like 4 or 5 that come down that area over there. Look, all I did was just flip it like that. You know what's making my help. No messing around really when you side on it. Go straight into the AK.
Okay.
Is that all of them? As I said, you get like a few shotguns and stuff here, and if I die here, I know I'll get a checkpoint. If I die here before, I'll put a part on the checkpoint. I mean, it's understandable that when you hit fire with the AK, you come to cover a little bit. And I'm going to grab ammo while I'm down here, because there's going to be a cutscene where more enemies are going to come from behind me, back from where I originally came from. And then I'm going to go over to there, and there's going to be an area with traps, and I think that'll be it. Anyway, yep, let's grab that before I come up here. I mean, the Uncharted games are very good games, it's just the hardest difficulty is very frustrating, as you can see.
Sweet. No. Elena.
That's the fortress, which is, well, revolves around chapters 5, 6, and technically 7, but chapter 7 is one of the many vehicle-related chapters that they have across the whole trilogy. And I mean cars, trucks, trains, planes, you name it. Anyhow, of course, batteries about to go dead. Michael 4A. That's it, come rush me. See where I get. Get hit by it. Oh, you have to be careful. I have to like flick back once that happens. That was a good grenade for it. Actually, no, it wasn't. Don't lie. Thought it was good. Scrum. Beautiful shot. Can't fault me on that one. Die. That's a beautiful shot. Here comes big boy shotgun will do it. Keep him at bay, you're fine. Just trying to pop off as many shots as early as possible. 13 more bullets on that. Is that it? Hopefully if I go over now to just collect ammo, nothing scrubby will happen. I don't think it will, but no, not the Moss 12, for God's sake. Yes, I know I can go over there. Get a few more enemies over that section, but not too many. This won't be a checkpoint, I'll be back to that plane again. If I die. Too dangerous to do on crossing. Man, you see, that's why! And now I've got to do that all again, because I got greedy! Bloody hell, no, it wasn't. It was a checkpoint. I don't think I've died on this bit before. There's one dead. That should have been 2 dead. You see, if they die quicker, because I'm putting in enough shots into them to kill them, so if they die quicker... You don't have to.
Oh, man.
Why can I not... I couldn't... It wouldn't let me hip fire. I can't hip fire on that bit. Apparently, this is not allowed. 1, how are you not dead? 2, why were both of you alive after I popped that many bullets in each of you? I moved on because he should have been dead, so I moved on to the other scrub. How are you still alive? And it just, the animation's going, that does not happen in hard. If they get stunned, it has to take them a few seconds to, like, recover from the stun. But no, you're just automatically getting back up again. It's just not cool. I don't care if it's crushing. They shouldn't change the functions of the enemy just to suit the hardest difficulty. Well, no, it's not even hardest difficulty, you get bloody brutal as well. I've got no ammo whatsoever. That is what you call a bloody clutch. Jesus Christ.
That'll come in handy.
Jesus Christ, that's exactly what I needed anyway. There's going to be a douchebag up here that's kill me. Yeah, these traps,
Watch where
if
I'm
you
going.
walk along those wires, it sets them off. So anyway, you see the fortress there, that's where I'm going. For God's sake, please don't punish me because I was talking. Good. I was talking, I didn't get punished for that, and I wasn't. You even run up to his face, it doesn't do enough to kill you. I'll say that, you probably can be in here. So once I get over to there, chapter over, stream over, thank God. Hopefully I can do it. I can do it in the next 5 minutes. It depends how this section goes. This is the last like combat section with the tracks. So we'll see.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, there is a collectible there, and then the last collectible of the chapter is over there. I can show you where and how you get it, but no. Anyway, the second guy here, I can never seem to stealth kill, it doesn't work. Maybe it does.
Love of God.
You can't stealth kill everybody, it's not possible. I've got to be careful. Alright. Boom! Yeah, there was actually, it's little trophies to do explosions in all 3 games. This one, 4 enemies, 1 explosion. Uncharted 2, 5 enemies, 1 explosion. Uncharted 3, 4 enemies, 1 explosion. Anyway, the ammo I will have coming out of this chapter will roll forward to the next chapter. Very rarely, it hasn't done that now, but it will do. So I'll probably use sidearm ammo. We will be getting a new sidearm, the micro 9mm. Don't think you get another main arm, so I can keep the AK ammo. Easy, you're fine. You see, I would have done that. I would have survived that. But it's so easy for Drake to do something you don't want him to do. Or I wanted to roll around to the other side, not that side. But yeah, I just tried to roll into cover and then that happened. Not good. Oh, for God's sake. Why did they suddenly stop like they predicted I was going to do that? Sorry, the game's not a god. It doesn't know exactly what to do. I need to pull off an headshot. Thankfully, isn't it? Really? I was just dealing with that. You see, you just go from not even grey to dead within one bullet. Like if I take one bullet and then go into like dark grey, I'll go into cover. But if I'm not even in a range that should be one-shottable, then I'm not going to get into cover, am I? Fine, I now know Drake for cover. Well, I should have known it isn't Drake for cover, to be honest, anyway. I wonder if an enemy can die to another enemy's grenade that I haven't thrown back and can't throw back. I don't actually know if that's possible. Another Russia. Die! Die! Is that it? No, there's more come over that area anyway. Always a lot. AK ammo there. Yep, got more coming. Remember that. Sit down. Really? Fine.
This could help.
Could collect ammo, I have to be careful, and if I set up the trap, I just have to basically time a circle, whereas it shouldn't be difficult, but... See that wire there? You stay away from that at all costs. And yeah, the collectible is up there, you just basically wrap around. Yeah, if you roll into it, you actually don't even have to worry about pressing circle and things, yeah, it was up there. Anyway, that is it. End of the bloody chapter and end of the bloody stream. Bang on half past. That was nearly an hour. Like, nearly 40 minutes of it was on here. In 58 minutes, yeah, I think I started like 18, 19 minutes. Anyway, this is chapter 5.
You have to be kidding.
But anyway, that marks the end of this episode of my playthrough of Uncharted Drake's Fortune on the crushing difficulty, and in the next episode I will be going through at least chapters 5 and 6 and maybe also chapter 7 depending on the amount of time. But as I said, thank you for watching and I'll see you tomorrow also for a continuation of Dragon Quest 9. Until then, with a massive thumbs up, we'll see you now is goodbye and good night.